Sometimes a film comes along which you have no desire to watch, but something grabs your attention like a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. So you think to yourself, surely it can't be that bad.
Oh my God.
So yes, I did watch the entirety of 2025's War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube in a film that's very similar to Searching and Missing, where we have a character behind their computer screen for the majority of the movie, while we're seeing everything that's happening on their computer screen, all the different tabs, all different apps and everything else. Ice Cube plays Will Radford, who's a surveillance expert for the Department of Homeland Security, and that face he's making there is pretty much the face he makes for 80% of the film. He's very confused, he's very pissed off, he's very angry, and he's there on his computer tracking his kids when the invasion happens, and he's tracking his daughter, for example, who's pregnant. So to know if she's still alive, he hacks into her Apple Watch to see her heart rate. He hacks into his son, who's a gamer, while he's playing a video game, and deletes or uninstalls a game from Steam as he's playing it. So he's very much a stalker for his own children, and he's very good at hacking into whatever he wants to hack into.
Take your intergalactic asses back home! Back home!
The thing is, though, this film, it's not even really a film. It's just one big fat advert. And I actually had to write down the companies on show here because there's no subtlety to this product placement. Like, at the start of the film, we have TeamViewer, which gets like a little demo really to show what it does. You've also got Microsoft Teams, you've got Tesla. And as the film is on Prime Video, Amazon are probably the worst offenders. I mean, actually, no, they are the worst offenders. There's a character in the film who works for Amazon. He uses some Amazon tape to help stop the bleeding of a wound. I mean, what the bloody hell? There's also an Amazon Prime Air sort of demo at the end, which is actually part of the big conclusion to the movie. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is ridiculous. I mean, this really takes the piss.
Well, that sucks.
Yes, we do have yet another picture of Ice Cube on the screen because when I search for the film, that's all I can find, so we're just going to have to deal with it. But there are some other people in the movie, one being Eva Longoria, who plays someone who works for NASA. We go back to her now and again, but it's pretty much like what we see on Family Guy when they go back to the weather guy.
Glenn Quagmire is apparently talking the plane down. Ollie Williams has the story. Ollie?
I'm at the wrong airport.
Oops, well, thanks, Ollie.
The invaders in the film are here to take the world's data, and at one point in the movie, we see Ice Cube getting very pissed off while he's on his dead wife's Facebook profile because all of the photos are disappearing and the voice message she sent as well has been deleted. And I'm like, surely you backed that up. Surely you put it on a USB stick. But from his reaction, it seems like he had not. And so I'm just like, you're a bloody idiot. Like, you're really reliant on Facebook. I mean, the guy is so reliant on technology. It's unbelievable. To the extent where you're thinking, does he like track his kids' bowel movements or something? Like, what is this guy?
Fuck!
At one point in the film, there is an absolutely shocking reveal. But does it get better after that? No, it does not. It gets even worse. It gets so bloody boring. It's a real struggle to find any desire to follow it. I mean, it's an absurd plot overall, but the last half an hour just felt so long. And it's only an hour and a half film. It's only an hour and a half, but it felt ages. Like I was like, I'm sat here for so long watching this rubbish. I mean, at least in the first half an hour, there's a few moments which are so bad it's good. But there's not enough in this movie for you to actually watch it. I mean, please value your time more than me. An hour and a half, you can do lots of things in that time. Please don't watch this crappy film. I'm going to try and get as many of those moments which made me chuckle in this review so you don't have to bloody watch it.
Wait, give him an Amazon gift card for $1,000.
This is director Rich Lee's first ever film after mostly doing music videos in the past, and it's a complete and utter disaster. I mean, it's an embarrassment to be an adaptation of War of the Worlds. Ice Cube, what are you doing here? I mean, I would say to sit down after looking at the review scores, but he's done enough of that in the film. And to be a film that is just so full of product placement and conveniences through the roof, it does not make for a fun experience. So, I would say War of the Worlds 2025 is probably one of the worst films I've ever watched. And if they wanted to make it a little bit better, they could have swapped in Snoop Dogg for Ice Cube, as I'm sure there have been some much more interesting tabs on his screen.
In a hot second, I'll be hitting them switches and getting this bitch pumping and jumping.
So if you've had the displeasure of watching War of the Worlds, what are your thoughts? Share your opinions down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. I promise there will be some better films I will be reviewing in the future. But in the meantime, on screen, I have a couple of my recent reviews.